We got a fresh one outside. The owner of the car says it's got a loud noise when they're driving. She says it might be brakes. We're gonna find out what it is and if it's brakes. This is a Nissan Rogue. Doesn't appear to be an engine noise. That sounds pretty good. Let's go ahead and back this out. I'm gonna take this for a ride around the block and we'll bring it back in the shop and see if we can fix it. It sounds pretty bad. And it does kind of sound like brakes. When I hit the brakes, that's sounded pretty bad. So let me, I don't think we're gonna need to drive this too much farther. I wanna take that driver's side off because that's where I think the noise is coming from, and I'm just dying to know what it is. Brake pad, at least the outside pad, looks like it's pretty fresh. The control arm bushing is... Bruh. No, okay, found it. Wow, okay. Man, it was right in front of me until like, look at this, right over here. There's supposed to be a bolt right there. And that is supposed to be right there. There, that's what it's supposed to look like. Wow. What I am going to assume is whoever put those brake pads on there didn't torque down that caliper bolt. So we're gonna get a caliper bolt ordered up for this thing. Maybe we should retorque all of the bolts for the brakes and send this thing out, because I don't see anything else wrong with it other than these, you know, bushings and other rubber and stuff, but that's not why they're here. Just went to the O'Reilly's, got a brake best component kit. This is going to be a pair of caliper slide pins, so we'll put these in there, grease them up, test drive that car, make sure that that noise is gone, and give it back. Okay, we got it up a little bit higher. I'm going to go ahead and grab this slide pin and pull it out. We can do this one at a time here. The first thing I want to do is probably going to need to be re-greased. I want to match this up to what we got and make sure we got the right part. All right, so in typical Nissan fashion, we've got a short one with a rubber and a longer one. So the short one came off of the bottom. Get that longer one also. I'm going to take these bolts. We're going to put some thread lock on there because I don't know why they backed out, but they're not going to do it this time. Okay, can we get the rubber off of there and move it over? Just maybe, without poking myself in the finger. All right, this one's got a curved edge to it. Let me see if I can scoop it off without tearing it. These aren't strictly necessary. I think what they're supposed to do is keep the vibration to a minimum. Carefully pull it off without killing it. There we go. All right, beauty. Let's get this thing greased up a little bit. Now we can take this and slide it right back in there. Oh, she popped. You want to get a little more air out of there. That feels real good. There we go. All right, we're using orange thread locker because that's my favorite flavor. I'm gonna pour just a wee bit on those threads and we'll hand tighten those in there. Okay, let's get a little wrench, get that off. What is that? It's gonna be what, like a 14 maybe? First try, oh yeah. Let's get this pin out. We got a new one, might as well use it. Plus these are, I mean, they're greasy, but it's kind of old and gross looking. Make sure that matches up, and it does. A little bit new grease on here. In case you're wondering, this is the Sil Glide. It's just regular old silicone grease. This company makes a brake caliper grease that looks just like this, and it actually is just like this. It's just in a different package. So I use this for any type of lubrication and also for brakes. And I called them to confirm, well, I sent them an email to confirm that, and they said, yep, it's the same, different package. So we're gonna slide that right back in here, and we can burp it just like before. That doesn't sound as good. I don't know why. I thought it was pretty sufficiently lubricated. But it seems to be hitting? I don't know. What does this sound like? This one doesn't. All right, we're gonna stick with the old one. I don't like the way that new one sounds. All right, I am going to install a new bolt in there, this nice shiny one with, of course, orange thread locker. So we want that to stay put. Once I get these run down, I'm gonna use a torque wrench, which I suspect didn't happen last time these brakes were done. I'm gonna need 2 torque wrenches today because this one doesn't go high enough for the big caliper bracket bolts. But we're gonna get started with this and a 14 millimeter. And we're gonna go to 25 foot-pounds. And I don't recall ever torquing one of these bolts before, but I am taking 0 chances today. All right, 25 and 25. Let's go over here on this side and do the same thing. Oh yeah, that was way torqued. All right, those are good. All right, now we need the caliper bracket bolt. We're gonna set this bad boy to 122. So there's 122 right there. Don't know what size that thing is. Let me find out. I'm gonna guess and say it's probably a 19. Yep. I'm gonna put the tire back on. I'm gonna run it down the street and see if we have ourselves a fix. Grab our 21. And I'm gonna dial this torque wrench back just a hair because we're putting wheel nuts on, not brakes. There we go. All right, this is gonna be, we're gonna go full beans here and then we're gonna hit the brakes. Ready? All right, hold on. Oh, she slows down and she's not screaming and clanking when she's doing it. Pretty happy about that. So I'm gonna complete the rest of the test drive, but I won't bore you with those details because I think we got this thing finished. So what did we learn here? I don't know, other than if you're doing a brake job, make sure you put the bolts in and torque them down before you move on to the next thing. That's something that I forget and I have to go back, is if you thread a bolt in by hand, don't stop there. Just go ahead and finish torquing it down, because if you get sidetracked and you forget about it, something like this is gonna happen. You end up with a car that can't stop. So I'm gonna stop rambling and ask you to come back and see me next time in the next video. And until then, thanks for watching.